welcome to another episode of the Taryn Show, where science meets curls and healthy hair is always goals. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about, do hair products end up in your bloodstream, or does what you put on your hair end up in your bloodstream? In a world now where we are so concerned with health, what we're putting in our bodies and what we're putting in our skin, let's bring hair into the conversation. So does really what we're putting on our hair get absorbed into the bloodstream? We're going to learn about it now, right? Many people assume that what we apply to our hair stays on the surface, but in reality, it is a bit more complex. So can hair products actually make their way into your bloodstream? Let's dive into the science behind it, of course. So how does absorption work? Our skin, including our scalp, acts as a barrier to protect the body from harmful substances. However, it's not completely impenetrable, right? So the scalp in particular is one of the most absorbent parts of the body due to its high density on hair follicles and blood vessels. So this is why putting petroleum products on the scalp is a no-no, right? This means that certain ingredients in hair products can be absorbed into the skin and potentially enter the bloodstream. Factors that affect absorption include molecular size. So smaller molecules can penetrate the skin more easily and enter the bloodstream. Solubility. Ingredients that are fat soluble, so oil-based, tend to absorb more readily than water-based ones. Duration of exposure, right? Leave-in treatments and oil stays on the scalp longer, increasing the chances of absorption. And then scalp condition. A damaged scalp or inflamed scalp from dandruff, psoriasis, or excessive scratching can absorb more into the scalp than healthy skin. So these are just ways that the hair products or the substances that you put on the hair and scalp can be absorbed into the skin and into the bloodstream. Molecular size, the duration of exposure. So when you're putting, treatments on your hair, so that's why you want to make sure that you're not using treatments that are filled with chemicals. You want to go towards a more natural based product, like our products that are made from banana. Our treatments are made from banana, avocado, coconut, honey. These are all really good ingredients. You want to stay away from a very chemical based ingredient statement. So the molecular size, solubility, duration of exposure, and your scalp condition. So if your scalp is, red, inflamed, itchy, or has cuts on it, then yes, whatever product you put on your scalp is definitely going to enter into the bloodstream. So which hair product ingredients can enter the bloodstream? We're going to dive deep into this. So not all ingredients in hair products can pass through the scalp into the body. However, some chemicals have been found to penetrate the skin barrier, including parabens. You want to stay away from parabens. Our products do not include any parabens. As a matter of fact, on our website and on our products, we have no parabens, right? Parabens are used as preservatives. And they have been detected in the bloodstream and urine samples suggesting they are absorbed through the skin. They have been linked to potential hormonal disruptions. So how do you know that a product has parabens in it? It will say. So it'll have a long name, and then at the end it will say paraben, right? So that's how you can detect if your product has paraben in it, because on the ingredient statement it says paraben. So parabens are linked to hormonal disruptions, and it can be detected in the urine and in the bloodstream, and that's how they know that this product gets into your system. And especially if you're using the product over and over again, obviously it's going to get into your system. So for example, I was using a lotion a long time ago that, I grew up using, right? And I thought it was safe. I looked at the ingredient statement and I saw parabens was in it. Immediately stop using that lotion. So if you're using skincare products, especially that are just, going on the skin every day, you want to know what's in those products. Lotions, facial moisturizers. These are things that you want to be as close to being natural or organic as possible. Hair products, yes, but especially stuff that going on the skin. So avoid parabens. Platelets. Platelets are products that have no platelets in it. No parabens, no platelets, no sulfates, right? So platelets commonly found in synthetic fragrances. Platelets can be absorbed through the skin and have been associated with endocrine disruption. Sorry, there's something on my eye. I don't know what it is, but anyway. So platelets you want to avoid because of endocrine disruption. Parabens you want to avoid because of hormonal disruption. And especially women, we have so many hormones every single month. I'm like, oh, what's happening? So parabens, definitely stay away from them. And platelets. Number 3, sulfates. So sulfates or harsh detergents. While sulfates like SLS don't typically enter the bloodstream, they can strip the scalp of its natural oils, making it more vulnerable to absorbing other chemicals. So with sulfates, it's just washing your hair a little bit too harsh and it's compromising your scalp, and then that in turn leads the way to more chemicals being able to enter the bloodstream through the scalp. So number 1 is parabens, number 2 platelets, and number 3 is sulfates. Number 4, silicones and mineral oils, right? While not inherently toxic, some forms of silicone and petroleum-based ingredients may block pores and slow the scalp's natural detoxification process. That's why greasing the scalp with a petroleum-based product is not good, because it blocks the scalp's natural detoxification process, right? Silicones, they can rinse out of the hair, but if you're applying grease onto your scalp, that's stopping the natural, function of the scalp from doing what it needs to do, and it's a breeding ground for bacteria and fungi. So just avoid mineral oils. And number 5 is natural oils and botanicals. On the flip side, this sounds crazy, right? But on the flip side, many plant-based oils are beneficial for the scalp and are easily absorbed, right? Like jojoba oil, coconut oil, castor oil, very good, right? These oils can nourish the skin without introducing harmful chemicals. So you can use, the plant-based oils because they are good for the skin and good for the body, right? So that's just on the flip side. This is what you can use that will definitely be absorbed into the bloodstream, but there are no really negative effects of that. So which hair product chemicals can enter the bloodstream? We know that natural oils and botanicals can enter the bloodstream, but it's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. They're natural. There are really no harmful effects, except if you're allergic. If you're allergic to coconut oil or jojoba oil, yeah, there are harmful effects. But if you don't, see and are experiencing an allergic reaction, then it's fine. But these other ingredients that are harmful that can enter the bloodstream, things like parabens. Parabens are bad because of hormonal disruptions. And you have platelets, which are equally bad because of endocrine disruptions, right? And then also sulfates and harsh detergents, they are bad because they interrupt the detoxification process of the scalp, right? So they prohibit that from happening. And then finally, silicones and mineral oils, they disrupt the detoxification process of the scalp. But sulfates, what it actually does is it makes the scalp more irritated, more drier, more susceptible to absorbing chemicals that it should not be absorbing. So what does this mean for your health? Let's just get down to the nitty-gritty of it. While occasional exposure to certain chemicals may not be immediately harmful, prolonged frequent use of these products with questionable ingredients can lead to buildup in the body. So if you're unsure, you don't want to find out. You do not want to stick around and find out, right? What's going to happen if we keep using chemicals? You want to be on the safe side when it comes to your health. So if you can, look at what the ingredient statement is saying on your products and use products that are safe, right? Some studies suggest links between certain chemicals and hormone disruption, allergic reactions, and even long-term health effects. That's why it's important to choose products formulated with clean, non-toxic ingredients. So how to protect yourself? First, you're going to be reading the labels. Look for products free from parabens, platelets, sulfates, and synthetic fragrances. 2, Choose natural and organic ingredients. Plant-based formulations are not only safer, but often more effective. So that means they're safer and they actually are, you're gonna get the real results, right? Be mindful of leave-in products. These stay on your scalp longer, so opt for ones with nourishing, non-toxic ingredients, like our Thirsty Curls leave-in conditioner that is made from shea butter, hibiscus, aloe vera, and honey. So those are really good ingredients that it's fine to get into the bloodstream, right? Detox your scalp. Use a clarifying treatment like our Mask E Scalp Detox to remove buildup and allow your scalp to breathe, right? Also in our Mask E deep treatment, there are very good ingredients like neem, chamomile, apricot. So all very good ingredients that you even recognize, right? So if you are concerned about the products that you're using and can hear products get into the scalp, we already know there are certain chemicals that can easily be absorbed into the scalp because of their molecular structure. That's ingredients like parabens, platelets, petroleum, and silicone ingredients, right? So you want to stay clear of those ingredients if you are really concerned about your health. And as a rule of thumb, you would want to look for ingredients that are more natural. So if more natural and organic ingredients means that you're probably going to get better results anyway, because the products are formulated with natural ingredients, but it also means that you, as a byproduct, you know, your health is probably not going to suffer from using natural ingredients. So I hope that this was helpful to you. And if you have anything to add, please leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Have a great day.